The NFL salary cap is skyrocketing. The numbers have officially come out, and the cap has risen nearly 10% from last year and nearly 25% from the last 2 years. So the cap now jumps from 255 million to 279 and some change. And what this means, at least for the San Francisco 49ers, is great, phenomenal. You know, they got a big jump up last year. I think that really helped them be able to add a few players. You think of Yetur Gross-Matos, you think of guys like Leonard Floyd, who were able to come in on 2-year deals. I think that salary cap increase helped facilitate those types of moves. And when you look at the jump this year, you also look at, you know, how the 49ers can use that to not only, you know, pay Brock Purdy, give an extension to George Kittle, take care of some other in-house business, but they could also go out and spend in free agency or go after a trade if they wanted to. So this is, I think, a really big move for the NFL and continues to show that it's a cash cow right now. They're continuing to be just a profit machine and continuing to generate revenue at extremely high levels. And I think when you talk about extending Brock Purdy, you have to continue to talk about how the cap is going to rise. We just saw the cap rise over $20 million from the year prior. And over the course of Brock Purdy's deal, it's only going to continue to rise, which means there's going to be the space available for his deal. Now, I think a lot of people look at top of the market right now and they think that this is going to be the top of the market costs for quarterbacks in the next 2 to 3 years, and I don't agree with that. I think when you look at top of market between 60 and 50 million per year on average, I really do think that will be mid-tier, you know, baseline top 20 quarterback money is going to be getting. If you're a top 20 or top 20, top 15 quarterback, you're going to qualify for that 50 to 60 million dollar range, because it's extremely hard to find a starting quarterback in this league, let alone finding a franchise quarterback, let alone finding a unicorn like a Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and Lamar Jackson. So when you get a guy, you got to lock him up. And I think that with this cap rise, I think it is only going to allow the 49ers to continue to be competitive in spending. Now, John Lynch did talk about this specifically. He did mention how the 49ers are top 5 in cash spending over the last couple years. And what that means is they have been spending money. They have been, you know, the Javon Hargrave deal. They paid Brandon Ayuk. They paid Trent Williams. They paid, you know, Christian McCaffrey. You know, they've been paying out. So you have to, I know that's a double-edged sword. Some people see that as, you know, maybe you shouldn't pay everyone, but I look at it as, you know, they're taking care of their guys, and they're taking care of guys that they think can contribute to winning games. Now, everything kind of went wrong with a lot of those players that we mentioned. We know what happened with BA, CMC, and Trent. So it was just an unfortunate year, especially with Hargrave too going out. But you can't let one bad year or a couple bad moves deter you from keep going and keep trying to build a contender. So I do think the 49ers are going to be active. I'm going to actually make another video about a report I'm hearing about the 49ers being linked to more and more edge rushers, and a name that I've talked about quite a bit, but we'll talk about that in another video. But I just think that with this salary cap increase, this is going to allow the San Francisco 49ers to continue to stay competitive. Even paying Brock Purdy, even giving out more extensions to guys like George Kittle, this will still give them the opportunity to go out, potentially add a big fish in free agency or via trade, and continuing to keep fielding a competitive roster. So I'm excited to see what comes of this, but you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.